get ready for that play to happen, hopefully sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, a nice aggressive move on iBit. My next bid on this is $70.20, oops. Wrong instrument, $70.20. So hopefully that can come in. I am starting to get a little bit, there's our out on NVIDIA. I'm starting to get lighter on that. I'm actually going to cancel all these orders on NVIDIA and regroup if it does come back down in. So let's just maybe get out of some of this and watch this thing bleed, hopefully, to the downside as the NASDAQ's having a problem right now at 25s. Let me put a little bit of something there at 26 and taken out. We're still waiting for that 20 to come through.
Yeah, absolutely. So two things broke the high. Although one of them's back underneath it right now, Alphabet,
yeah,
and iBit. So it wasn't quite VWAP. The entry was not at VWAP on iBit, but it was a bottoming. Like, look at the bottoming tail candle. Remember what we talked about? Bottoming tail candle, break of that prior bar open, and then you punch long. It goes right into the high of the day. Alphabet did another topping tail on the 15-minute though. Whoops, you get that? There you go. Drag that back up onto my layout. One of the things I love about eSignal, by the way, is if you want to, like, it's so easy to snap things back into your, you can drag, pull something out and move it, and it's easy to snap back in. I want to put that request in on P-Pro 8. Well, that topping tail, you're now on the other side of the trend line on the 15-minute. So the whole just shorted in front of that local high didn't work, but now you are under the trend line on the 15-minute with the prior bar being the actual high. So I will respect the second part of the equation, which is this test on the 15, give it to that top, willing to stop it out, of course. The only other thing that I'm not in is AMD, which looks much better on the 15 now. Like, it's starting to make some higher lows on that 15-minute, higher time frame. It's still, look, it's still not, like, it's not a perfect long, but it's showing you all kinds of support at 114. This reminds me of Tesla yesterday, kind of at the middle of lunchtime when it just had this wedge going that it wouldn't break out of. It stopped dropping. You had some clean support here, and it just tried to break it out. And the play was, instead of waiting for it to break, the play was to just sit in the long off of that bottom. And if it breaks to 114, just get out. So I'm going to slide back in. I'm being very patient, looking for an uptrend. And if I'm not going to get that uptrend, then I'm just going to buy the bottom of the range here and sit in it on advanced micro devices. And iBit, next time it does, wow, bye-bye. Yeah, next time it does any kind of a dip on iBit, like whatever it does, trend reversion, play that trend reverse back into the high. It seems like that's the play, and that's all you got to do. Let's go to Adara for Money Talks, I believe.
Here's the US dollar, and actually this money is very much talking to the downside right now. We're just about to break that 99 level, so 100 support is totally gone now. And this move is actually being attributed by some to the confusion and uncertainty over President Donald Trump's one big beautiful bill. This is a tax-related bill. There's a lot of uncertainty here, and this drop in the US dollar, which is now, this is a 3-day losing streak, has been attributed in part, at least from what I'm seeing, to concerns about this bill, whether or not it's going to go through. Right now, of course, it's pretty up in the air. But before we send you back to the guys, we're going to take a moment to thank our friends at ProfitX, because if you are looking for unbeatable odds on the biggest games, switch to ProfitX's peer-to-peer platform, where you set the price no more one-size-fits-all lines. It's like crafting your own picking strategy with real-time trading tools. Secure the best odds, track the action, watch your plays come alive, experience total control at every step. ProfitX, sports playing, reimagined, because users can use code TRADERTV to get our sign-up offer of 2% cash back up to $300. Back to you.
We just got, thank you, Adara, for that. Yeah, make sure you do scan that around here. So there goes the TQ. Oopsies, that's NVIDIA. So we take advantage of that move there, but we also do get a little bit run on that TQQ trade as it goes right back up to the top. Now that we see that, obviously the NASDAQ is trying to make some waves as well. I'm going to go one more time, 70.71, just in case that was the top. The market's not doing that much. So if we do take out the top right now again, that would officially be, you know, a breakout. Like, you bounced off the 50. By the way, on the TQs, you want to talk about being a little bit like, you know, we got those 20s when they fell back in there. So that was kind of a saving move right there for me. And so is this move back down in right now again. Sometimes, man, we get wicked out on the top. Let's punch